All right, here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Ever Sidequesters dip into the Pathfinder 2nd Edition world. We are playing the Beginner's Box, and this is session 4, what I named Traps and Puzzles. So we'll see how that goes. How's everyone doing tonight? Thank you all for joining us or watching this later on as a video on demand. If you've done so, I really appreciate it, and so do we here at the Ever Sidequesters. Tonight, I will be Andrew, your GM, and just all around pain in the butt for my players here. And we have the following of Eric playing Siverish, the, what is your race again? I always forget. Lizard folk. There we go. Lizard folk summoner. We got followed up with Mike playing the human paladin Blank. And then we have Scott playing Schmebulok, the gnome wizard. And lastly, we have Sean playing Krunk, the orc druid. Ha! Yes, Hair Doctor says traps and tribulations. More than likely that'll be the case. More than likely. Anyways, so, anyone care to remind us what happened? Oh, what's that, Sean?
Me don't like tribble.
No tribbles. No tribbles. Anyways, anyone remember what happened in our last game, or shall I do the recap?
Apparently there was a lot of illegal demoralizing going on.
Yes. Way too many demoralizations going on, as I was reminded by a viewer from our last episode. And thanks to them, we've learned a few more things.
No, we were just doing the ending to Animal House, and we were just shouting.
Yes, lots of shouting going on. Apparently, demoralization is on a 10-minute cooldown after you use it. I did not know that. It's too bad there wasn't no like status effect that would pop up, similar to how the Kobold has a bunch of status effects right now.
Or a cooldown or something,
And-
yeah.
Yeah.
We need global cooldowns.
Mm-hmm. Certainly do. In any event, to recap from the last game, you guys had finished up exploring the crypts of the skeletons there, a long lost and forgotten tomb. There didn't seem to be any kind of a door there, so I don't know how the coffins got down into that area, or how anyone got out. I mean, obviously, nothing really got out, but how did it get in? There's no real clear indication of this, considering that the tunnel was dug more than likely by the kobolds that you encountered. So after that, you all ventured through the tunnels, found a ledge that led to a strange Cthulhu-looking creature on the other side of the temple, with what appeared to be some kind of a vase in the center on a not necessarily a dais, but some kind of a platform. And then you guys.
Here?
Up in the upper right section up here where I'm pinging. Yeah, up that back there was a room that you guys decided to not visit temporarily because you heard kobolds bashing against a metal door here, which is in front of you, with a bit of what looks to be some kind of a, not necessarily a prison cell, but some kind of a storage section behind metal bars. So there's a metal door here that the kobolds were trying to get into, and you all quickly interrupted that. There were 4 kobolds to fight. You dispatched 2 of them. One ran away. No, excuse me. You dispatched one. One ran away and then somehow died. Another one slipped away, and you captured the last one, whom you have forcibly adopted. And through the help of Schmebulok here, who knows Draconic, you've learned that this little kobold's name is Grun. And that's where we left off last game. So, I turn it all to you, the Ever Sidequesters. What do you want to do?
Yeah. So, from memory, he said that there was some kind of trap waiting for us if we went through this other door.
Yes. Right? Yep.
So there's something going on with that, but I'm more interested in the boxes.
What's in the box?
What is in the box?
What is in the box, indeed?
You had to know that was her sin. So yeah, I guess like so we've already questioned the kobold pretty much.
Yeah. If you want to, yeah, you've definitely spent a good amount of time questioning the kobold, and Yeah, you don't think there's much more you can get from him besides what he's already told you so far.
Well, we'll let him be for now. Let him stew for a bit.
One thing I don't remember if we got around to asking him or not was are any more of his tribe or group or whatever further up that passage?
Which passage are you indicating? The way you came or to the left here?
Yeah, the one on the left.
Through translating through Shmebulak, he goes, yes, yeah, hell yeah. My family there. We all there. All of us. Yes. We go see family? Morality check. So what's the plan? Shmebulak wants to investigate behind the locked door here. This door, since obviously since the kobolds couldn't get through, you're more than likely sure that this door right here is definitely locked. And then you have,
Unless it's a pole and they were trying to push.
yeah, no, there could be that too.
Well, I mean, I guess we can try opening the door then.
Okay, who wants to try and open the door, and how are you going to try and do that?
Well, I mean, first we've got to examine it, so I guess someone check it out, see what kind of lock there is. Turns out it's just one of those slide bars that you can reach through the bars and just.
Well,
So yeah, I'll examine the lock mechanism.
okay. So you walk up to the door, and clearly you can see that this is a steel door. It's a steel cell, and there is a very simple lock and clasp system with a key that you would need to unlock it, remove it from the hook eye system, and then open up the metal door. So that's why the kobolds were trying to get in. They were trying to bash it open, but with their limited strength, were unable to get past the simple mechanisms of this lock on the door.
I guess I'll just have to use my thieves' tools then to try to pop the lock.
All right then. If you'd like to make a thievery skill check, click on your token and then go ahead and click the little icon in the chat window, which the kobold told you about.
All right.
Ooh, looks like we have a success by 1 here, and just like that, our champion pulls out a set of thieves' tools from somewhere for some reason and unlocks the door.
Hey, if you're gonna be an undead hunter, you have to break into crypts.
Okay, the door is unlocked. Okay.
And I'll swing the door open and get out of the way.
The door swings open, and inside you find a bunch of, let's see here, a few piles of old crates, a few barrels, and a whole bunch of what looks like spoiled foods and stained clothes, but there is a small pile of treasure in here as well, as indicated by the actor here, the abandoned storeroom actor. So anyone that wants to click on that can go ahead and see what you found.
Ooh, loot.
Yes.
We have a unusual looking short sword. We have some silver pieces and a golden ring.
Yes. You found approximately 200 silver pieces and a gold ring that, upon quick glance, is worth roughly 5 gold pieces.
Memories of 30,000 gold pieces spring to my mind.
All right, I guess I'll slide the sword along the ground outside of just the door. Someone will grab it.
Okay. Whoever wants the unusual short sword can go ahead and pick that up.
I say we split the gold fair down the middle, 40 each. No, 50 each.
I'm probably the only one that
Sounds
can
good.
use the short sword, right?
Yeah, I think so, Mike.
All right. Well, I mean, free short sword.
All right, you can go ahead.
And yeah, ring's the last one.
Yeah, so 50 silver pieces to each of you, and then someone will take the gold ring.
So yeah, just don't forget to open up the actor and then click drag it off of him and drop it onto yourself.
And if, Mike, while you're looking at this short sword, if you'd like to go ahead and make try and identify it, you can use one of those 4 that I've popped into chat: Arcana, Nature, Occultism, or Religion.
Religion it is.
I'd like
And,
to.
well, can I do a read aura on the sword if he's doing that kind of stuff?
Yeah. If you got like a detect magic of some sort.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd like to cast detect magic.
Sure. All right, so yeah, with the read aura, let's see here. If you focus the target opposite your mind perceives magical auras. When the casting is complete, you know whether the item is magical, and if it is, you learn the school of magic. So yes, this is definitely a magical short sword, but unfortunately, you're not quite sure what it is. They're blank. Let me see here if I can get the what type of school it might be.
Well, it's definitely something fancy with it. It's not no normal stabby tool.
Creates 1d4 muffins on hit. We'll never starve again. Murder muffins.
It doesn't. I'm not seeing anywhere that says what type of school it might be. So we'll just go with enchantment for the time being. We'll say it's
Makes
like
sense.
Yeah, generally if it's just got like a plus on it, then it'd just be enchantment from like magic weapon or something like that.
yeah. So we'll say it's definitely got enchantment on it, or yeah, enchanted or enchant whatever.
Yeah, guys, it's got something funny going on with it. No idea what it is.
All right, I'm not quite sure. A free sword is a free sword, as Hair Doctor says. I'm not quite sure how long, if there's like a cooldown on investigating weapons. So we'll say for now, like maybe in like another hour, you can give it a shot as you spend.
Yeah, usually it's.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say for examining, usually it's like take an hour out of like a long rest or something to examine for identifying.
Yeah. All right, so you guys got 200 silver pieces, so I'm guessing you're all splitting that evenly.
Yeah.
Oh, there is the identify magic activity. Okay. Thank you, Flame Loud.
So wait, who took the gold ring?
I don't know if anyone's claimed it yet. Still in the box if you want to grab it.
I don't know. I was gonna say just go ahead and drag it to your
you're the one
character.
that. Yeah, I was gonna say you're the one that opened it up. You might as well take.
I'm not going to argue.
And then just take the silver pieces and deduct 150, and we'll take 50 each.
Okay, so
The money does not
like I
seem to
was
be
saying,
as draggable.
okay, so the identify magic
All right, I'll
activity
drop 150.
takes 10 minutes. So you could do this every 10 minutes to try and discern it. But because you critically failed the check, you think it's probably cursed at the moment, Blank. So this short sword to you probably seems cursed.
All right then.
And Flame Lad was telling me if you've failed to identify, you have to wait a day. The activity is 10 minutes. Okay, so it's 1 day to re-identify it. But you can cast Read Aura and Detect Magic as many times as you want. Thank you, Flame
Okay, I'm
Lad.
going to cast it again.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Yes, you know it's magical for sure, but because the at least for Blank, his identify failed. He critically failed. Blank believes this is a cursed short sword.
Yeah, and
So,
just
I mean,
to make sure the ring itself isn't glowing at all.
No, you get nothing off of the ring.
Okay.
Same thing with Read Aura.
Same thing with Read Aura. If the object is illusory, you can detect only its effects. Yeah, same thing with Read Aura. You're getting a magical aura off the short sword, and you're seeing some kind of an enchantment aura. But beyond that, you don't know what it is because you would need
Oh.
identify to know
I
exactly.
meant the ring. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Nothing on the ring. The ring is just a mundane gold ring.
Hmm.
All right, I reduced my silver pieces amount by 150 silver, so go ahead and take 50 silver each, guys.
Is it just a pile on the ground? Is it?
No, it's just on your character sheet.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've just manually added it myself. Yep.
Can anyone else attempt to make the check on the sword?
Well, if you want to spend another 10 minutes, yes.
I say we're good for now. I've got a weapon I can use. I don't need a potentially cursed sword.
Yeah. But if we are taking 10 minutes, let me know when we recharge my arcane bolt. Or sorry, force bolt. Are we going through the door? What are we doing with this Kobold?
We can put the kobold in the cell, so at least you know
Oh.
if anything's wandering around, it's not going to immediately go after him as long as it can't open the door.
And we know his friends will be back here later anyway. We know that.
And they'll be back to untie it if they come through. So, well, we don't know that his friends will be back. The ones that ran off.
They'll be back in spirit.
They might have run into.
We know that one of the ones that ran off isn't coming back.
Okay, so
They might have run into the spider we left.
you're going to
Yeah.
put the kobold in the cell then?
Yeah,
All right.
and lock him in there for his. Not lock him in there, but close the cell door so that way he's at least secure, so nothing can get to him, but not lock
Are we
him.
leaving them tied up?
Leave him tied up. Yeah,
Okay.
we don't want to lock him in there and leave him, untied because he'd probably just starve to death. We just have to not forget about him. Totally forgets about him.
All right. Door is closed as one of you closes the door on the kobold and he goes, no, don't leave me in here. Wait, I come with you. Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right. And as you close the door, the decision is you have the option to go through the door on the left here, or to double back and check out this little altar area that is cut off by a 10-foot drop. So you'd have to climb back up, since we kind of missed that last time.
What? No. It was a step.
More climb checks! Yay!
It was a step. That's all it was. I mean, decision is the party's. Would you guys rather just go to check out the altar again, or?
I'd say we can
further
always check the altar on the way back. So when we go back the same way.
All right.
All right, give me a.
Okay, did we detect anything magical in that room?
We never went in that room, did we?
We did.
Yes, I don't remember if you guys checked like any kind of magical auras or not. I don't recall.
I think it was just a religion check.
Yeah, okay, that sounds about right.
But yeah, if we're coming back, if we return back this way, we can always wait until then to check it out.
Okay. All right then, moving forward. Why don't you guys give me a marching order here of who's going through the door first and so on?
I'll go through the door first.
Okay.
Do you have anything left to heal with?
Checking.
Technically, if you wanted to spend 10 minutes and like bang out, like lay on hands, you could do that. That's a way to heal since you have the champion. There's nothing saying you can't do that.
Yeah, I just need to get my focus pull back.
Yeah. And the funny part is, since you also have a druid, Krunk could also do that with Goodberry as a focus spell.
I don't have good berry.
But if you wanted to heal up and spend, 10, however many times you wanted to do the focus, the 10 minutes to get your focus back, you could do lay on hands a bunch of times.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember the last time I had used it because I don't recall using it last fight. But
I think you used
I'll just
it.
say that I used it.
You use
I think
it.
he used it in the undead room.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
'Cause, I've got a minor healing potion, as emergency use if anyone needs it.
Or if anyone's got a healer's kit, you can also heal that way.
Well, I think we're still on the hour-long cooldown there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take the 10 minutes then to rest. For
Is-
Is anything else anyone else wants to do on a 10-minute little downtime?
Sure, I'll check
is-
out that short sword.
Yeah, is the hour-long cooldown per kit, per person, per day, per
Yeah, it's per person.
person? I have my own healer's kit.
Okay.
If anyone wants to borrow it, because I'd like to spend my time to recharge my magic.
1 second.
So-
While you guys are figuring that out, I gotta let my cat out.
kitty.
All right, does anyone want to use the healing tools I have?
I am going to be resting, so I cannot.
No, I attempted badly, so I'm still on the hour-long cooldown.
Yeah, and I don't have any skills at healing, so.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just use it on Crunk.
Okay.
All right.
No, if you need to get your magic back or whatever, by all means.
I don't think one piddly D4 spell is worth as much as some hit points for you. Like, this is not a big deal for me. It's nice to have, but I think the healing kit just makes more sense.
Okay.
Healer's tools.
Okay. So in your character sheet, if you go
In
to
my-
your actions and go
Oh yeah, you gotta like equip it, don't you?
Yeah, you gotta equip it. Make sure it's equipped, and then go to either downtime or exploration, I believe, or maybe. Let's see here. There should be something that says treat wounds. Yeah, in exploration.
Exploration.
Yep, there you go. And then click on Crunk and just treat wounds. All right, so Sivrish, if you scroll up the chat window a bit, tell me if you see the 4 options to identify the short sword.
Ah, yes.
Okay, click whatever one you'd like to use and see if you can identify it.
Does that do anything for you?
No, I didn't see nothing.
Okay.
Oh, I have no idea what I rolled. It's private, even for me.
I
You
don't have the
rolled-
medicine skill.
Unfortunately, you failed the check to identify the short sword.
Oh,
Okay.
I guess I can't use it.
Let me see here. So, with that failure, where was it? I think I gotta scroll back up. No. Something told me where it was for the failures. Yeah, I think it's you just don't. Post context chat, identify the item. Shoot, it was somewhere there that told me. But basically, you don't believe the item's cursed. You just don't know what it is. And unfortunately, you'll have to take another day before you can also try and identify it.
Right.
Let's see here. Shmebulok, did you see the treat wounds that popped up?
Oh yeah, I'm not trained in medicine though. It told me, gave me a big
Oh.
unhappy face. So I just pull out the kit, rub some stuff on him, but ultimately I don't think it does anything. So I don't know what I'm doing.
All right, did you click the treat wounds macro while clicking on Crunk?
Yeah, it said I was untrained, and then it just stopped. I think.
Oh, okay, so you have to be trained in it.
I'll kind of wince a few times. Oh,
Just
you
pouring
healed
random
so
stuff
good.
on you. Yeah.
That damn good heals.
All right, well, unfortunately, I guess you can't do that. So you could go and spend the 10 minutes refocusing your spell then if you'd like.
Sure.
Since
Yeah,
it
if
won't
that's an
let
option, I'll take it.
And then for Blank, you were doing your healing, lay on hands. Did Mike step away?
Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm here. Sorry. Yeah, so healing hand should have had the focus pool restored by the rest.
Sure. Let me see here. Where's your spell casting?
Well, there's no way to indicate whether or not I actually have focus pool.
Yeah, there's a dot in your spell casting spot, and the dot is
Yeah.
filled in. So you should be
Yeah,
good.
it has been. Yeah.
All right, and then go ahead and cast it on whoever you're going to cast it on.
I'll hold on to it for now.
Okay. Well then, if everyone's ready to go,
Yep.
Someone said open the door.
Wait,
Go
did
ahead.
we decide to lock him in there?
Yes.
Not lock him. He's just closed in there.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Still
Yes.
tied up though.
since
Until
he breaks free.
since the lock was picked, the lock is still in good use. You could lock the door if you wanted to, but for the time being, he is restrained.
I'll kind of look into bars at him.
Yeah.
You be quiet.
Yeah.
Unless you see big giant spider, then you yell.
And you get just a nod, you're like, yeah, because it's speaking Draconic to you. All right, open the door and let's see what you find out. Okay.
Oh, look, it's a hallway.
Hey. So,
And door number 1.
as you open the door, this short hallway has smooth walls of worked stone with a door at either end. Though the door at the far end is closed, the floor is tiled with large square stone tiles. Now, you have been alerted that there is a trap in here. So if you'd like to make a perception check to see if you can spot a trap, let me go ahead and click on that. Click your token and then click the tile, or click the chat there.
Sure.
Okay. Oh, got 2 hit.
Ooh.
All right, so Blank and Schmebulok, you both unfortunately know there's a trap in here somewhere, but you are not sure where it's at. Anyone else want to make a perception check?
Yeah, I'll get a little closer and look.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll there, Crunk. All right. Out of all 4 of you, the only one that is able to spot this is Saravish. Saravish, at the very far end of the hallway, you see a tile that looks out of place. And it looks like that is probably the trigger for whatever trap these kobolds have set up for you.
I will point out said trigger to the rest of the party.
Serafish, what do your beady eyes see?
Very beady indeed.
So with him pointing it out, we spot the trap, right?
Yep, it's at the end of the hallway here. The very
All right,
last
I'm gonna-
space.
All right, I'll go step on it then.
All right, go ahead and step on it for me.
Is there any way for me to reach the door without triggering the trap?
You're not quite sure, but you could always disable the trap if you wanted to. Because it looks like from how Saravish shows it to you, it looks like it's primarily the entire stone tile. So it doesn't seem like there's really any easy way to get by it.
You know what? Have Thieves' Tool will disable, so let's do this.
Thieves' tools will travel. All right, go ahead and give me a
Can
thievery.
I
Oh.
attempt to aid him with that?
Okay, how are you going to aid him? If it makes sense, I'll allow it.
You could always hold my ankles and pull me away in case I fail. And then with that assured that I'll be out of the way of whatever trap gets activated, I'll be more confident.
I'll as he's crouching over, I'll hover over him so that the light spell is illuminating the trap.
Okay. All right, so go ahead and get in there. And then
Could
go
you
ahead
not
and,
loom, please?
Go ahead and do the aid action, which I believe is yes, it's a reaction there. So let's see. An ally is about to use an action that requires a skill check or an attack roll. Requirements: the ally is willing to accept your aid, and you have prepared to help. So yes, you can go ahead and click on blank, target him, I guess, and then click the aid effect, or make a roll here, however it has to work. Let's see here. To try and help, use this reaction. When you use the aid action, attempt a skill check or attack roll with type decided by the GM. The typical DC is 20, but the GM might adjust the DC for particularly hard or easy tasks. Yeah, all right. I've got a DC, so go ahead and roll
This is
something.
raw D20.
Let's see here. Depending on the situation, you can allow you to aid checks other than skill checks. No, it can't be a raw D20 because you would
It
need...
says that the GM can add any relevant traits to your preparatory action or to your aid reaction, depending on the situation.
Okay. Let's take a look at your skills here. Where are those hiding? Core skills. Okay. The original diplomacy? No. Yeah, you don't have a crafting check. You know what? You do have thievery, even though it's untrained. Go ahead and add. I'd say roll your thievery against the against it, and I'll just let you know what happens here. Okay, so unfortunately,
Pull that water. Oh.
Unfortunately, that is a critical failure. So your ally is going to take a circumstance -1 penalty as you are attempting to help, leaning over him and,
I'm helping.
and totally backseat driving this.
Oh shit!
-1 from that, so 26. Is that still a critical success?
Yes, because it's still a crit regardless of the -1. So, yeah, this bumps it up into a critical success regardless, because you still would have succeeded. So with a critical success...
All right, so I'll just go ahead and put the floor tile in my inventory. It weighs what, like 50 pounds?
Right?
Oh, how much bulk is it?
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh,
No,
it's probably like
10 bulk.
five bulk at least.
Yeah, 3 speed.
Yeah, let's see here. So, yeah, you easily disable the device, no problem, and jam up the floor tile or take care of it in one way or the other. And because
Pump up the jam.
And because you've disabled the trap, go ahead and everyone add 8 XP to your XP bars, please. This was a simple trap.
Ooh, the bar moved.
Yeah.
It had a tickle. All right, so moving forward.
Hair Doctor's telling you to steal the dungeon.
That's what I planned on doing.
We're
tile at a
literally
time.
going to pick this dungeon apart.
Sell it
Right
back
up.
in town.
As you all walk into the hallway and Blank does a couple things to disable the trap, you hear an audible coming from the cell. Clearly, that was the Kobold, very disappointed that the trap didn't go off. Anyways, moving on.
Should have just used him to find the trap. Pushed him in here.
Oh, God. True.
Next time.
All right. Blank, you're in the lead. Open
Yes.
that door.
Okay.
All right. And go ahead and everyone walk in, please.
Well, no. I'm going to search for traps first, because just because there was a trap on one side of the door doesn't mean there was another.
True. Yeah.
Perception check?
Yeah, if you want, go ahead and roll a perception. Okay, with a 10, you are pretty confident that you do not see anything that looks like any kind of a trap on the tiles, the floor, or the statue that is about halfway through the room here.
All right, going in.
So, the door to this chamber silently glides open to reveal a long room. 2 stone statues of priests stand in the corners. Along one side of the room, facing a towering statue of a man, along one side of the room, facing a towering statue of a man holding out both of his hands, palms up. In front of this statue is a stone altar holding 9 gold coins, and a voice booms out from the statue. In my hands I judge the value of all wealth, raising up whichever is greater. One of these coins is a deception. Find it using only 2 judgments and receive my blessing. What do you do?
So use 2 of his judgments to find the false coin.
Yes, and as you look on this stone altar here, you see 9 gold coins.
Do they have any sort of different printing to them?
You interacting with the coins?
No. I'm looking at them.
All right.
I'm not moving them or touching them.
From here, it doesn't look like they have any distinguishing marks on them. They all look relatively identical.
I got it. One of them's an electrum piece.
I began to rapidly destroy the statue.
Good boy, find the electrum piece.
I don't know. I'll let one of the smarter guys do this.
I'm gonna start off by like prestidigitating the coins nicely, as clean as I can, to see if there's any difference, if there's any schmutz or patina difference on them.
Yeah, you interact with the, you prestidigitate the coins, and they all look gleaming and brand new.
Oh. So, like, if we move them around, that doesn't seem to activate anything?
Nope. You just have a stone statue of a person, of a man, with his hands out, waiting to receive the coins.
Alright, so I'd just like to shift coins around individually,
Okay.
one at a time, just to see if I can tell if there's a weight difference between any of them,
Yep.
or if there's any sort of material difference to the touch.
Yeah. If you move them around with your hands and whatnot, you move them, and nothing really seems to be out of place here. They all look and feel exactly the same. If you pick them up, their weight, every one of them feels exactly the same as well. So the trick is trying to figure out which one of those 9 coins is the fake.
Babulok, me borrow dagger.
Sure.
I will take Schmebulok's dagger,
Mm-hmm.
and I will scratch at one of the coins.
Okay.
And then, if nothing changes, I will move on to the next. I will attempt to scratch them all to see if something is not actually gold. But
And thinking about this, if we do ask it to check things, I'm assuming it's just going to confirm that the coin is in a hand or not. So we have both hands are an option, and also not playing stuff is an option.
Yes.
I mean,
Go ahead.
really, it seems like you can only get at best a 50% chance.
That's
because
what I was thinking.
Yeah, you put 5 coins in one hand, 4 in the other. Whichever one drops down is the one that you keep.
Okay.
No, that wouldn't really work. Actually, if they're both even, you'd keep the 5.
I was saying that if you do 3 in one hand, 3 in the other, and 3 on the table, he would say, "Oh yeah, it's either left hand, right hand, or neither," which is the table.
Yeah, and that'll kill out. Or
But it
cut
still
out,
gets you to 50%.
Yeah.
It'll get you either it'll get you the right one, or it'll get you to 50%.
All right, yeah, we could do that.
But that's the best I got. I don't know if anyone else has got an idea.
That actually makes sense because if you leave it down to just the 3 coins on the table, you have your second judgment still, and you can put 2 coins or 1 coin in each hand and have 1 on the table.
Oh yeah, I didn't
Be able
think
to
about
determine there.
repeating it. Yeah, then that's it. That's the solution. We're gonna do that.
Okay. Just before we get to that, Krunk, you go to scratch the coins, and none of the coins take a mark. You scratch as hard as you can, and they don't deform whatsoever. Just to let you know.
oh, all coins imposters. Am not gold.
Okay.
You know, actually, that's actually a lot better than I thought Crunk would have done. I thought Crunk would have made armor out of the coins then.
I was just gonna stick them in my pocket, but I
Yeah,
figured
then
that
like the
was
freaking mechanical spider, they appear back on the table.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
more coins.
Okay, so Schmebulok, you're gonna do the coins and put them in the hands.
So yeah, step 1, put 3 in one hand, 3 in the other hand, and 3 still on the table.
Okay, so you have coins 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which
Yeah.
3 coins are you gonna put in the left hand, and which 3 coins are you gonna put in the right hand?
1, 2, 3 left, 4, 5, 6 right.
Okay, so as you place 1, 2, and 3 on the left hand starts to go up, but you haven't put any coins in the right hand yet. And then as you put the 4, 5, 6 in the right hand starts to go up, they meet, and then the right hand continues to go up. So you have the right hand higher than the left hand from its starting point.
So the left hand has the fake coins in it because he values the actual coins higher.
Correct, but the way the puzzle's working, it doesn't help us with the coins we haven't used yet.
Well, no, we know that the coins on the table match the higher value coins. So those coins are out. It's the coins that are in the hand. Is it lower is fake or is it higher is fake? I don't recall him saying like exactly how he judges it.
I don't think he did.
All right, hold up. Let me see something real quick.
I think
If he
you're right
did
that it's
raise, okay,
higher.
but if we put the coin's hand and his hand does raise up with the coins in it, then that means that anything that he values higher, he will lift up.
Yeah,
So the
it's
coins in the lower hand will be the
hand.
fake one.
Yeah, so we'll take the 3 that are in the lower hand, and then only use those for the next part of the puzzle, which is, I guess would be
Determine which of the
one.
last 3.
Yeah, I think it's 1, 2, and 3. 1 left, 2 right, 3 on the table.
Okay. So you remove all the coins from the right hand, and you take all the coins from the left hand out, and you have what you believe are the one of those 3 from the left hand. So you put the ones from the right hand back on the table. So 4 through 9 are still on the altar. You take 1 and 2, and you place coin 1 on which hand? The left hand?
Yeah, yes.
And you place the coin number 2 on the right hand, right?
Yeah.
So as you do that, you place the number 1 on the left hand, and it goes up. And then as you put the coin number 2 on the right hand goes all the way down. So you have the left coin all the way up and the right coin all the way down.
All right, I
then-
think the right coins are imposter boys. Boys.
Let's see here. And then as that
Jabronis.
happens, let me see here. Where
A
was
trap activates.
it? Right?
The Kraken is released.
You hear the voice again go, "Make your decision." So, what do you believe is the which is the imposter coin?
The one in the lower of the 2 hands.
I need a number.
I think it was 2.
2.
Okay. So, as you say, coin number 2 is the imposter coin. Both of the coins fall through the hands, plink onto the table, and then suddenly the coin number 2 turns into a dull, like dark gray, almost lead-like color. And as that happens, off into the upper section, you hear a click, and a door slightly opens up.
I was going to say, and a fireball comes roaring down the hallway.
You have solved the puzzle for whoever this statue belongs to, and you all are awarded 80 XP. Congratulations.
Oh yeah. Hey, we love. Oh,
Not yet.
398.
So the coins that are left over, are they made of gold? Do we think? Should we keep?
nah. Nah, they're not real. Look at how they fell through that
Let's see
statue.
what's in here first, because it may be a greater treasure that makes this insignificant.
I mean, they did fall through the hand, and it plinked, and the one had the lead one, the lead coin definitely had a different sound than the gold coin. So it's up to you.
It's easy money.
I'll take them.
All right. I mean, there is 8 gold here that can be evenly divided.
I'm 8 golding it.
All right. So, Schmebulok grabs the 8 gold. No problems whatsoever.
Till he explodes. See, I'm gonna move up to the doorway and look in.
Okay. So, you get up to the doorway and you see 2 doors. You see the one in front of you, and then off to the side here, you find yourselves a hidden vault. And as you look through the vault door, this small chamber contains an old wooden chest emblazoned with the symbol of a key. Behind the chest is a massive contraption of gears and pulleys that look like the inner workings of some unseen device. Let's see here.
I'm gonna take a quick gander for traps.
Okay.
Goose traps.
Once again, you are pretty confident you don't detect any traps in here.
First step, click. All right, I'm going to enter. I'll enter all the way in to buy the mechanism.
Okay, so you go all the way in and you find yourselves the chest and some kind of mechanism here. If you double click, you have the vault.
Not without checking for traps. Actually, I didn't see any on my initial gander, so...
Yeah.
All right. Looks like we have an unusual scroll, some gold pieces, silver pieces, copper, and emerald.
Okay.
That's about it. So 3 gold, 22 silver, 214 copper, and an emerald.
A decent haul.
I mean, if anyone else would like to come in.
Also,
I
yeah,
was going to say, with the light I can see here, can I see through the cracks?
yes, you can. And while you're in there, and you see through the cracks, you do see another room on the other side, and you hear the chatterings of more kobolds. But because you don't know Draconic, you have no idea what they're saying over there.
I can hear them. They sound like gremlins.
Yeah.
And there's a key on the table, you said?
No, it's a chest emblazoned with a key.
Oh, a chest emblazoned with a key. Is it locked?
No, but because of your champion nature, you know that this is a religious iconography on the chest.
All right.
Would you like to make a religion check?
Sure.
All right.
Use my religiosity to relegate. All right.
Okay. You do succeed with the check. Now that you are putting 2 and 2 together, you look at the statue, you look at the gold, and you kind of look at the key here, and you realize that probably because of how wounded you are and the fact that you're in unusual territory, you didn't make the connection at first, but you know that after looking at this key, this is Abadar. This is Abadar's vault, and that statue is in what's the word I'm looking for? Not necessarily an effigy, but it's a like a statue of Abadar himself, one of the many gods.
All right, but is there any ties between the statue of Abadar and the Cthulhu-looking statue in the other chamber?
You'd have to go back and check. More than likely, you'd definitely say no. You would probably gather that's a different deity.
All right. Does anyone else want to come in and grab this loot?
I figure we'll just divvy it up.
Yeah, divvy.
All right. Well, I'll grab everything then.
Yeah, there's an unusual scroll that can be identified, but it'll take like 10 minutes to do so. There's 3 gold pieces, 22 silver, 214 copper, and 1 emerald.
They should see it all as I grab it, right?
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
All
Yes, I
right.
can
Well,
see it.
I'll.
Oh, and as you finish looting the chest, there is a, let's see here. You notice a lever in the back of the chest that is in a downward position.
Mystery
It's
lever.
a shiny red button.
If you'd
Gotta
like
push it.
If you'd like to
Lever the
inspect
lever.
the lever, go ahead and make a crafting skill check, or anyone that has a really good crafting skill check can click on that for me in the chat there.
Like anybody else.
Yow.
Yes.
Shmebulok, get in there. Get in that
Yeah.
get in that vault room while you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go ahead and look into there, and notice this lever protruding out, and you see that it is indeed in a downward disabled position, and obviously it's not for this room. It's actually for the room adjacent to here, so it's in the next room that you guys are going into. So there's a couple of things that happen as you realize that this is a trap mechanism. One,
I give it to Shmebulok, by the way, when he enters the room.
the scroll.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a scroll now, blank in your inventory. Or
No,
Shmebulok. Shmebulok. Yeah, you've made a very successful crafting check here on this mechanism, and you are fairly certain that if you were to pull this lever into the upward position, it would engage some kind of trap for the next room behind you here. And while you're in there, did you want to, because Blank was suggesting that he was hearing some more kobolds chattering in the next room, listening through the cracks.
Yeah, what are they saying?
Okay.
Oh, mostly they're saying.
Exactly.
How dare you say that about my mother?
You can only make out some fragments, Shmebulok, and you get the... you can hear something about the boss's new pet and something about the town above. Oh yeah, you can actually hear him chattering too. That's funny.
I relay that to the team. Shoot. Be nice if we knew what this thing was. Is there a way we can fudge it? So we can see down in this area. Does anyone see us up here? Do we know? Can we tell? Do we have an inkling of that?
What are you trying to figure out?
Well, do the kobolds know we're in here?
As
They're obviously within earshot.
Well, the one ran away through here.
Oh yeah. So they are probably quite aware we're here.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you guys think? I could hit this lever and it might just murder a bunch of kobolds.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Do we have any nays?
That looks like a nay to the nays.
All right, let's lever the lever.
All right, so you're not activating the lever?
Oh no, we are.
Okay. So, Shmebulok, you're going to pull the lever up. Blank, are you watching in the next room for whatever seems to trigger or whatever seems to activate a trap in the next room?
I mean, life itself is a horror, so let's view some new ones.
Okay. So as you're watching, Blank, Shmebulok pulls the lever into the engaged position. Now, do you see a couple white lines on the tiles in the floor here?
I do not.
Let's see, what can you see?
I can just see like the dark outlines of each tile. I can see the light on each tile. I can see some dark marks on the tile, but other than that, no white lines.
Okay, so that's something for me then. Between the pillars, all of the tiles, so from, I'd say from here to here, all of those tiles raise up as Shmebulok engages the trap. And you see at least those 6, and then another, like, off to the sides. More of those all seem to raise. So it seems like all of the tiles within these pillars here raise up and engage.
All right. And how exactly do they engage? Do they just lift and become platforms, or
It's
do
very
they form like a fighting robot?
yeah, one of them's going to form the head here from Voltron. No, it's very similar
They're being
to
attacked by Mecha Shiva.
it's very similar to the tile you disabled in the hallway, where it seems to be like a pressure plate.
Okay, so the traps are active now.
Yes.
All right. Well,
Oh, when you were saying raise up, I'm like, I thought they were like pillars coming out the fucking ground and shit.
Oh
yeah,
no,
like whatever
no.
is in there gets smushed.
No, unfortunately
Wow.
not to that extent.
I'm like, how many did he kill?
No, just a little bit, just enough to engage whatever trap is in that room.
Gotcha.
Shall we proceed to the butt kicking?
Make way, for goodness!
Do you want me to lead the way since you guys are all hurting?
I mean,
Schmebulok's going first.
All right, I'm opening this door. Open it.
He was in the melee in that last fight with the Kobolds and never got hit.
I think someone did heal me, if I remember.
Okay,
Well, maybe.
so go ahead and take a step in. Right there. Everyone else can move up a little bit. And as you open the door, it opens with a creak, revealing a massive chamber that looks like an audience hall. On the far side, a broad set of stairs leads up to where a throne might have once been. Not quite sure where that one would have been. Pillars support the high ceiling, and the ruined tatters of once decorative banners still hang from them. A decorative tile pattern centered in the middle of the room shows through the grim coating on the floor. Okay, so yeah, that's your little description. And as you open the door, you immediately and abruptly hear like a "Hooyah! Get them!" As Schmebulok, you hear this in Draconic. They're coming! They're here! Get them quick! And we all need to roll initiative, as a whole bunch of kobolds are going in for the attack here.
We'll be ready for these.
Crunk is all sorts of excited.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so then, let me get my
Oh shit! Look at that, I am.
handy tracker going here, and we'll get some combat music going.
That is unfortunate.
Okay,
Spooky.
begin the encounter. Krunk, you are up, followed by all of my kobolds, and then Schmebulok, Seravish, and Blank. So, Krunk, what do you do?
I will stare at the back of Saravesh's head and wish I could get through him.
Alright, so you want to hold your turn then?
Yeah, you know what? I'll hold my turn just in case one of them scrambles over my four friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll hold your turn. You let me know when you want to go, and then you can take your turn.
Okay.
Alright. Up next is the Kobold Trap Master, who quickly and methodically uses all three actions to lay a trap right in front of her. And that is my Trap Master's turn, using all three actions to do that. Up next is the Kobold Warriors, and one of them goes rushing forward. Let's see here. There we
idea for a new monster, Kobold Trap Musician.
And as the kobold rushes up onto the steps and onto the platform, it triggers the trap, and a spear comes flying out of the walls off to the side here and goes to hit the kobold. let's see here. Where is the trap information? Let's see, there's the trap. Okay. Ah, there we go. I still don't know. Oh, yeah, that's where it is. Okay. So the spears are going to go ahead and make an attack on the kobold here. And that is going to be a hit of 2, dealing 18 points of damage to the kobold. Or not, that was a hit of 18, and deals 8 points of damage to the kobold, excuse me.
I was gonna say, God damn.
And kills the kobold.
Same result.
Yeah, the spear
This kills
just goes,
Kobold.
just comes flying out, and you just hear a thump, and immediately just spears it, and you're ah! And that is a dead kobold. Screams of draconic confusion.
And it's at this point that it's going to remind me to remind my teammates to avoid going between the pillars.
That's the
Good
first
to
place
know.
I'm going.
Okay. Up next is the other kobold warrior, and he comes rushing up. Let's see here. Here we go. And a little tentative, but goes forward and is able to get all the way here. And unfortunately, no other trap is triggered, it appears. All right, Shmebulok, you are up with Servish on deck. Let's see here. Is there anything else I can do quick? Yeah, just going to rush right on up. That's as far as he's going to go for the time being, as he's waiting to see like where everyone's at. Okay.
All right, let's Ray of Frost them. Pew! Look at that.
And that is a hit for 5 points of cold damage against the kobold warrior that's still alive.
That's
All right.
it for me.
He's got a bit of a cold now.
All right, Shmebulok, you're done. Servish, you're up. Blank, you're on deck.
It'll cost me what, all 25 movement points to get up here?
You could move your dude first, and it'd be less.
Kind of. One of the issues with playing this class is that when I'm on a token and I move it out of view of the other token, I can no longer select that token
I mean,
because it's hidden in the darkness.
Oh no.
but I'm not blocking it, am I?
No. Like if for instance, if why is the door closed?
Because I was closing it for effect.
No, if I move Koth here, not there.
Yeah, like to that next spot, you can't see him.
I can't see Saravish's token, so I can't select it.
Oh no.
That's amusing.
Okay, that's a bit ridiculous, honestly.
It's a little annoying, and it's why I have to keep shifting them in short little bursts.
To make sure that you can still spot them.
Yeah, so they're within sight of each other, so I can always have a sight on the other token. So he was here. As long as I can see, I'm fine. Okay. Huh. So, are you saying this is a danger area?
No, between the pillars.
Okay, so the center area.
All of the pillar areas. You see the white lines now that Andy put up?
Ah, yes.
That is the danger zone.
Well, you notice that Shmebulok and the Kobold Warrior have stepped onto the trap tiles and no longer seem to be setting off any kind of a trigger. So the question is it a one and done, or does it reset? You're not quite sure.
So is it all the tiles with the mosaic?
Okay, yeah. So what I'm gonna do then with Koth is, for his action, he'll use the last 2 action points to beast charge, so he gets 2 moves, and an attack. Uh, 15, 30, 45.
Ooh, fortunately that is a miss as Koth goes to attack the Kobold Warrior. Anything else from Servish?
Nope, that's the round.
All right, Blank, you're up.
Now is Waluigi's turn.
Wah!
I will go out to next to Shmebulok
Okay.
and see what the situation is.
All right, so you see
Uh,
Koth next to a Kobold Warrior. You see a Kobold laying down a trap, and off in the distance you recognize a Kobold at the top of the stairs here, who looks pretty beat up and bloodied.
all right. It must have been one of the ones from the earlier chamber. It's been 10 minutes, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's been many 10 minutes.
All right, so I'm going to raise a shield,
Okay, so that's action number 2.
and I'm going to demoralize the kobold that's still standing in the center there.
Okay,
Oh, Andy, I think with the 10-minute thing,
yes.
that's how many times you can that's that one target can only be attempted to be demoralized every 10 minutes.
I'll have to look into that. Okay.
That regardless of your result, the target is temporarily immune to your attempts to demoralize it for 10 minutes.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So we can
Yeah.
bully the whole party. We just can't
Yeah.
do it. We have to
Yeah.
do each one at 10-minute intervals separately.
No. 10 minutes per person.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like we could do each
Yeah.
of them at the same time, but then we would have to wait 10 minutes before we do them all again.
Yeah, so just
commence
like first
bullying.
round, just scream at everyone. Just spend like a couple rounds just screaming, and then we go beat down.
All right, Mike, target yourself and click the raise a shield action.
Oh, right. Derp, derp. Why did it not activate? Sorry.
It's all right. Still getting used to it. There we go. You have raised your shield.
Forgot I have to click the dialogue option there.
Yeah. All right, Krunk, you're up since it's at the end of the round.
Yes, I am going to move 15 feet. I will take my second action to move again.
Well, you can finish moving going through Cerevish because he's a friendly.
Well,
So you can go.
Yeah,
to
he
roll
doesn't
25.
block.
oh, so okay. That. I still don't see anything.
Oh yeah,
Ah,
because of angles and whatnot. Yeah, you have to take a second action to move into place.
Well, wait, hang on. I think if he actually ends his movement right there, he should still have line of sight. Yeah.
Okay. No.
No? Okay.
No.
Sorry.
Still can't see anything from there.
Can't see shit, Captain. Got it.
yep. So, well, that was 25 feet. So I will move again.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20. Kind of swing around the
No,
circle here.
no.
Yeah.
The diagonals you have to do 5 and then 10 for your next diagonal. It's alternating rules for diagonals. So
5.
for the first one will be 5, and then it'll be
10.
10, and then it'll be 20. Because it goes 5, 10, 5, 10 every time you do a diagonal.
Oh wait, I can make it right to him. I don't even need to. Yeah. If I take the first diagonal around Mike, and then I can make it right to him.
Yep. Now we've
Okay.
officially flanked. Ah. What happened? Right, back to
Target hit. I will stab him with my long spear. Finish his loading. And I will miss.
Okay. All right. So unfortunately, that is a miss, but not a critical miss or anything to that effect. Up next is the beginning of round 2, the Kobold Trapmaster, and as we end round 1, the Kobold warrior that was wounded rushes off down the steps.
So Sean's turned permanently in the back now?
Yeah, from what Kaiser is saying in chat, he is delaying permanently changes the initiative. I didn't think it did, but I'll go with it because I don't know the rules nearly as good as Kaiser does.
Yeah.
All right. Up next is the Kobold Trapmaster, and the Kobold uses all 3 actions to lay another trap down in front of him. Scrambling and squawking a few other commands to the Kobold warrior who's up there. Shmebulok, you hear this as, defend! Defend! Don't let them downstairs! All right. That's the Kobold's turn. Up next is the warrior, who is going to shift out of flanking for sure and go in to attack Koth, who's there. All right, so let's see here. Going in for the attacks. Come on now. Oh, that's right. Doing it this way. All right, so attack number 1, melee spear strike. It's going to be a miss by 6, and then another attack. Ooh, that's going to be a critical hit, which does...
Just hits.
What's that?
Just hits.
Yeah, it just hits. So it turns out...
Well,
into
even on a miss, a critical would hit.
Yeah, which turns it into a success, and so that becomes a critical hit for damage. All right, so the damage is going to be 4 points. 4 points of damage to Cerevish. All right, there you go. You have felt the sting of a spear stab into your Eidolon, Cerevish. And we move on to Shmebulok. You are up with Cerevish on deck.
So I'm sick of hearing these guys speak their broken draconic, these hillbilly lizards. So I'm gonna run up to this guy here. So my movement is 15.
No, your movement should be 25, I believe.
25 for one action. Okay. All right. I'm gonna run up to this guy and try to shove him onto that trap.
You read my
beat
mind.
me to it.
Read my mind.
Shove.
Ooh.
All right. So this is an athletics. Oh,
Oh, wow.
give him the old gnomish handshake there.
Okay, so you critically succeeded. So you push the target up to 10 feet away from you, and you can stride after it, but you must move the same distance and in the same direction. So you can push and move with it if you want.
I'll push and move one square ahead.
Okay, so while we're doing that, let me go ahead and pull this up, because the kobold is falling into it. And he has to make a reflex check here.
While he's prone.
Let's see here. Yeah. Let's see. You can stride after it, but you must. You shove, so you just push it back. You're not tripping it. Right hand. It only gives you a single action ability with a specific trigger. Yeah, delay technique. Delay till your turn again. You return to your spot initiative. Okay. All right. So let's see here. He has to make a basic reflex save. Have been targeted, so let's see here. Oh. Alright, I guess I can't trigger it like you guys can, which is kind of interesting.
Go ahead and roll it for you.
No, I'll get it. Let me see here. I think I can get it.
Pew!
Pew pew! Alright, so
Jesus. 20s
my
tonight.
God.
Good thing that
You
was
should've said
my
yes, Andy.
saving throw and not his, right?
Right.
Oh, yeah. So he fails.
Very good thing.
He fails the reflex save as he gets pushed back into the spike trap and hits it, and it just deals him a whole bunch of damage here. 12 points of piercing damage, and yeah, the kobold falls into it and
He can
just
be all right.
dies on the trap. And the kobold trapmaster looks at it and goes, and is like, well, it worked.
So now we just walk on the corpse instead of the spikes.
Pretty much. All right, so that's Schmembulok. You have any more actions left?
I could take another 25-foot movement, right?
Yeah, if you wanted to. As your
I'm gonna
third
do that
action.
and start heading towards the stairs. They don't want us to go down here? I'm going down here.
All right, so that's Schmembulok's turn. Service, you're up. Blank on deck. Where did the blue come from?
I think I drew a circle.
Oh, you did. Okay.
I don't know how to turn it off.
You drew a circle first.
Andy,
Yeah.
can you do me a favor?
Sure.
You add the shove action onto my Eidolon?
Yep. All right. Let's see here. Okay, you got it.
All right. Let's make the trap master regret his profession.
Okay, click on the kobold and then click the athletics check. Oh, another natural 20! Oh
my God.
Oh
It's
no!
meant to be.
Oh, this is terrible. All right, reflex save. Let's see what happens
He's
here.
just gonna pick him up and
Come on,
put him
one.
on the trap.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, definitely avoids the trap and doesn't trigger it. And you hear like a, and he goes, "What do you think I am? Come on now!" As Schmembulok hears the crying. All right, so you do push. How far do you want to push? 5 or 10 feet?
5.
Okay. So pushed into the trap, but avoids stepping on it. All right, and that was 2 actions.
So, yeah, why not? We'll go for this.
Oh, that is a hit. Just hits. All right, go ahead and roll damage and deal it. 6 points of acid damage.
And that is my turn. That is
Okay.
all 3 actions.
Let me go ahead and apply that damage there, and the Kobold Trapmaster takes a little bit of acid damage. All right, Blank, you're up. Crunk on deck.
All right. Well, I'm going to cross over the way that Schmebulak did.
Okay.
Hopefully, not activating a trap.
No, no traps are activated.
All right. I can't target the trap master because he is under the trap, or they are under the trap. All right. I got them
Put that
targeted
off to
now.
the side.
All right. So I will target them with an attack.
Okay. Remember, your shield is down.
Yep. Kind of hoping that, killing them would solve that. Okay, not with that attack.
Unfortunately, that is a critical miss as you go in for the attack.
Well, I will raise the shield instead.
Okay,
And that
shield
will
is
be my turn.
raised. Crunk, you're up, with the Kobold Trapmaster up next.
I would like to take a long step forward. I would like to get my mitts around the kobold's throat, and I would like to pick him up and slam him into his trap.
Gonna we do the spinning pile driver onto the trap,
Yes.
like a Zangief style.
So, let's see. So it's- would be like a grapple, right?
You could do a trip if you wanted to do that. Otherwise, grappling
Well-
will just restrain it.
Sure, we'll trip him and try and set off his own trap.
Okay.
Targeted.
We'll say this is you're going for a pile, like a suplex pile driver.
Yo, rock bottom him.
Yeah. Flavor wise, flavor is free. All right, you're trying to knock the creature to the ground and fail, unfortunately. Nothing happens as you go to reach and grab the kobold. The kobold just ducks out of the way.
You go for the hanging brainbuster and he gets out of the camel clutch.
God.
You can try again, but that was your first attack, so maps will be at
Yeah.
-5.
Yeah. No, we'll just.
Well, no, it's
stab
not. Oh, it is an attack. Shit.
him. Yep. Yeah, we'll just stab him with the -5. I gotta hit sometime. It's gonna happen now.
Here comes the spear strike. Oh, and that is an 11, which misses, unfortunately. The AC is very high with this Kobold Trapmaster, unfortunately.
Wait a minute, I didn't say I was trying to stab the trap master. I'm trying to stab the trap and set it off.
Oh, the
Yep.
trap.
Kidding. I'm totally bullshitting.
Oh, all right.
Shit, he was going to allow it.
Trunk ain't that big brain.
I was gonna say, in any event, I think that probably would have, yeah, you would have hit it if you wanted to disable the trap, not necessarily set it off. All right, is that it?
Yep, that is it.
All right, we go to the top of round 3 with the Kobold Trapmaster, who is going to, let's see here.
Run away, run away.
Who hit him
run away.
last? Yeah, all right, so Koth hit him last. So he's going to come over here. Let's see here. Scurry on over and do the same and try to push Koth into the trap. All right.
What's the size difference?
Actually, no, I probably can't do it. So he's just going to go with the spear. He's going to draw out his spear as an action, draw the spear, rush around, and attack Koth. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do the old melee strike. All right, so let's see. That misses, unfortunately, as the Kobold Trapmaster fails to hit with the short sword. All right, that's it for the Trapmaster's turn. Shmebulok, you're up with Servish on deck.
I'm gonna go down the stairs.
He's like, I'm gonna catch that other little shit.
All right, well, that's Shmebulok's turn as he disappears into the lower levels here. I have no idea what's going on down there.
He'll be back.
Is that it for
Good
Shmebulok's
friends.
turn?
Yeah.
All right, Servish, you're up.
And I just gotta shift him over for a moment. It's
Oh.
not his actual movement.
Oh, okay, you're just shifting.
Yeah. So I can see my token to move it.
Let's see here. That was... Yeah, you went too far. You went 30 feet instead of 25.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. Yeah, for some reason, Pathfinder's 25 feet for everyone. That's like the top speed you can move, not 30.
Nah, I just discounted.
That's all right. Okay. So that's one action.
No, it says you have to be adjacent to a foe.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, right.
Well,
Okay.
Oh, that's fine. Whoops. No, that's not what I wanted either. That's not... Wrong thing.
Trafficking?
Oh, that just means, yeah, Koth is gonna take some swipies here.
I'll be dead before then.
I have died.
No, you've gone invisible because you're not up there anymore.
I am indivisible.
I've moved you up so you can see what's going on. At least you should be able to see what's going on. Alright, so you go in for the hit, and you do just hit the Kobold Trapmaster, dealing 7 points of acid damage. And the Kobold Trapmaster is still hanging in there. Anything else? Is that action number 2, I believe?
That is action number 2, and action number 3.
Ooh, a critical miss, unfortunately. Alright, that's 3 actions. Blank, you're up. Crunk on deck.
But now at least the light source has moved up, so Blank can see.
Let's see here.
So technically this is 25, right? Because its
Uh,
reading is 20.
let's see here.
5, 10.
5.
Yeah, no, that would be 20 there.
Yep, that's right. Because it's 5,
Okay.
10, and then 20. Okay.
All right. Well, I'll move here and flank then.
Okay.
Flank will flank, and then he will spank.
And that is going to be a hit. Thanks to flanking.
Yay!
Hooray! And you deal 4 points of damage to the Kobold Trapmaster, who's now bloodied.
Yeah, let's go for map -5.
All right, and that's your third action.
Or technically -4.
17
Hey, nice.
hits again. Roll damage.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Another 3
Eh.
points of piercing damage.
Not enough.
All right, that's your turn. Crunk, you're up with the Kobold Trapmaster on deck.
I've got to pick up the trap and go hit it with him like it's like one of those whipped cream pies.
You know, I was gonna frisbee it at him, but you know, I decided otherwise.
You know, I was going to save this towel for later, but I'm going to use that towel that I disarmed and to put in my inventory earlier.
Oh, let's see. 5, 10. I will move up 15 feet.
Okay.
There's no- you know what? I will cast. Yes, I will cast. Anglefoot.
A vine covered in sticky sap appears from the thin air. Very cool. So this is an attack.
Oop 'em.
Ooh. 21. That is a hit. Very good.
Crunk is like, that's my bag, baby.
So, with the success, the target takes a 10-foot circumstance penalty to its speed for 1 round. It can attempt to escape against your spell DC to remove the penalty. All right.
And out of pure frustration, I'm going to bite him with my tusk.
Okay. Map -5.
If this hits, I swear to God.
Oh, unfortunately, that is a miss.
Oh, damn.
I was going to say, this would be the only weapon I can hit with my damn teeth.
All right, that's 3 actions. We move on to the Kobold Trapmaster at the top of round 4. The Trapmaster is going to pivot and go in for the attack against Blank. Actually, yeah, no, considering that Crunk was the one that got it in the vines and keeping it in its flank position, he's going to go for Crunk. So attack.
Surprised that Crunk didn't try using the gore cloth.
You know, we haven't created the gore cloth yet.
We need to change this.
Ooh, critical miss. Squawks angrily and goes in for a second attack. And misses once again. And goes in for a third and final strike. And probably misses.
You think so?
Wow.
We hit him.
How did that even happen? Because I rolled a 16 and that should be -8. Oh,
Yeah,
'cause
there
the
was
mod-
only,
no.
no, it's -4 each time because of his modifier.
Yeah, I see what's going on here. Okay. Yep. So he does actually hit just barely on that last attack. All right. 4 points to up to 6 points of damage against Crunk. Oh, no.
And he stabs himself.
Yeah, totally stabbed himself. Okay. I don't think there's any kind of a concentration check for that. I don't know if you're concentrating on that spell or not. I don't think you are.
No, it's not concentration. There's no tag for it.
No, I'm seeing it.
Is it?
Yeah. An action with this
Yeah,
trait
that's
requires a
true.
degree of mental concentration and discipline.
Oh, I'm not seeing the basic, like any of the tags or anything.
Yeah, I think it's just you have to potentially use an action to keep that spell up on the next round. I don't know precisely. Anyways, that is the Kobold Trapmaster's turn. Shmebulok is out of the map, so he's out of the combat for now. And Cerevish, you're up, unless Shmebulok wanted to come back upstairs.
No, you guys can finish this off.
All right, Cerevish, you're up. Blank on deck.
Oh yeah, baby.
This should
Okay,
end it. Hopefully.
That is a hit for 10 points of acid damage. Oof. Let's see what happens here. And yes, the Kobold Trapmaster is defeated as it just
Melts
kind of
away.
melts away. Yeah, like a gremlin that got hit, you know, with the with the sunlight or something. I don't remember how they die.
Water?
Sunlight and
no,
water.
that makes me mad.
Well, they killed the big gremlin with sunlight and water, but fire killed them in later movies, so...
Yes. And with that, the din of combat ends. And from the stairs, you hear Shmebulok call up, "Hey guys, come check this out next week, and we'll see everyone next week."
Now I will pick him up and put him in his own trap.
Oh God! Oh, that's terrible.
Isn't that gross
Wait.
molestation of a corpse?
It's not.
Before we do forget, I am going to pop my land hands on Crunk.
Okay, go ahead and do that, and we will end with tonight's game. As you do that, I will thank everyone that has been in chat. Kaiser, as always, thank you so much for joining us for the chat. You've been super helpful with reminding us how to play the game since we're brand new at this. Hair Doctor, thank you as always. Flame Loud, you as well. Thank you so much for the help. Really appreciate it. And Candy Holic, you were in here as well. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you for hanging out and watching us fumble our way through Pathfinder 2nd Edition and the Beginner's Box.
Sean, go ahead and click on heal.
Oh, I click on.
There we go. Nice and healed up.
Quick, everyone click on heal before he pays attention.
Oh, I already are. Hey, now.
Damn it.
Oh, wait. Shit. Oh, shit.
Hit damage. You can damage yourself.
I tried. It says I can't take damage from it. I'll just adjust it back down to 11.
That's really funny. All right, everyone, thank you so much
well.
for joining us. It's been a lot of fun fumbling around in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. I'm really enjoying this, and it's great to see that we finish this up. Oh, and before we end, go ahead, everyone, and award yourselves 136 XP for this encounter with the kobolds and the hazards in the room.
130?
136.
130. Ooh. The hell is with these odd numbers?
Got it. 682. Oh, hey, that levels me up.
Almost. We're getting there. 2/3
So
of the
one-
way to level 2.
136, you said?
534 is my total now. Yeah.
136, you said, right?
Yeah, 136.
All right, I'm at 452.
Everyone's got
Yeah.
534, so everyone should be even. Even you,
No,
Mike.
no, I missed the
Um,
first session, remember?
Nope, I got you back right up to it with the first
Oh.
encounter with the rat.
All
Yeah,
right,
you
well,
got to do your own little thing for a bit.
532, you said?
534.
Oh, 534.
Yeah.
All right,
Not
guys.
533.
We'll catch you all next week.
All right, everyone. I'm just going to sign off of the live stream here. And again, this is Andrew with the D&D CR Exposed YouTube channel, thanking everyone and asking the question, are your encounters even rated? Have a good night, everyone, and we will see you all next week.
Bye-bye.